And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball. Hornets making a change here. MP's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Nance is checked in. So for New Orleans right now, up front it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Nance, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. The 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
From 12 feet out, here's Valanciunas. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Good on the triple.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Pass to Daniels. Nance with it. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to McCollum. Williamson trying to free himself up. And the basket by McCollum.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here is Daniels, covered by Oubre. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For New Orleans, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw, no good.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Jones checked in for Washington. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. Martin's checked in for Kelly Oubre, and Smith subbed in for Ball. Pass to MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 6. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Alvarado passes to Murphy. 5 to shoot. Daniels with it. Now defended by MP. Over MP. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what the mellow ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
Smith kicks to MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Passes it to Alvarado. Pass to Hayes. In the corner, Daniels. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Kicks it out to MP. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And it's 9 points for MP. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Martin, the pass to MP. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And now that's 11 points for MP.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
It's tipped on the pass to Alvarado. From 11 feet away. And the rejection by MP. Takes it off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Charlotte lead.
Such strong footwork from Dennis Smith Jr. I mean, what an advantage. He puts the defender off balance and gets into his shot. Nice.
Alvarado passes to Nance. Daniels with it. Pass to Hayes. New Orleans moving the ball around.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
They need this. And that one's good. Daniels. Daniels has got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Right side, Martin. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Devontae Graham's checked in for New Orleans. Passes to Nance. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. A 12-point game. Out to Smith. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the lob to the hoop and finished off by Martin.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Alvarado. So here's Murphy. Jacks up a three. No good. Shot missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Martin dishes to MP. He kicks it to McDaniels. The pass to Smith. It's up a three. That one doesn't go. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Pocket two. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by MP. Shoots the three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity.
21. Your Hornets use.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Hayes. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's McCollum. And it's Jones in at the small forward. The first free throw is good. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Martin against Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Ball, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. Lets it go with a three. And that comes off the assist by Jones. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Martin the pass the ball. Back to Martin. Down low, MP, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 13 points for MP.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Pass to Valanciunas. New Orleans moving the ball around. Jones against Martin. Here's Hayes. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
There's Ball with the three. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Back to McCollum. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Ball no good. Pelicans trail by 12. It's McCollum on the wing. This is to Hayes. Good defense by MP.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
It's Martin on the wing. Inside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Ball kicks to Oubre. On the wing, MP. Oubre outside. MP passes to Hayward. Over Jones. Here's MP. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Passes it to Jones. Back to Graham. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Graham's got his first points in this one.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And it's Ball penetrating.
Let's say the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball. The guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Down by 15. Graham in the corner. Outside, Jones. And the rejection by MP. Here's Ball. The second effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Ball's got 20. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Here's McCollum. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Hits it from three-point range. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Over Ball. And a wide open look for McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
A three from MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his third assist on the night. Pelicans trail by 19. McCollum with the ball. He's got 12. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Washington. Good with the fadeaway. Williamson's got 10 points in the game.
Powerful move there by Williamson. He's not afraid to throw his weight around in the paint.
Ball finds MP. Four on the clock. Out to Hayward. Over Jones. And it's Hayward. The time on the assist by MP. He's got 7.
Listen, the jumper is a key weapon for this team. When Gordon Hayward's effective with it, their offense becomes more efficient. Simple as that.
Williamson outside. Graham against Oubre. And the rejection by MP. That one falls. McCollum's got 12 now in this quarter. Hornets leading by 17. And it's Ball penetrating.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Back to McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Hayward on the wing, defended by Jones. Washington kicks to Hayward. Kicks it out to MP. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 19. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger team.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte.
With the score, Hornets 70, the Pelicans 51.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things... Charlotte making a switch here. MP's checked in. Williamson against Washington. Williamson kicks to Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Charlotte. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Kelly Oubre out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. There's the pass to Valanciunas. And stolen by MP. Hayward against Jones. Puts it up. And they recover it. Jones against MP. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Daniel. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Hayward outside. Ball against McCollum. Oubre passes to MP. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Williamson kicks to McCollum. And the 3 off target. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Passes it to Jones. Back to Daniels. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas banked in off the glass. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, not to be denied, right? Jonas Valanciunas takes a hit and still finishes through contact.
Lets a floater go. And Ball with the lay-in. The Pelicans have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
Ball finds Hayward. Now here's MP. Hayward passes to MP. Washington inside. Covered by Williamson. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Washington, that's good. Indoors with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Daniels, he's checked in for Hayward. Cody Martin comes in for Kelly Oubre, and Smith subbed in for Ball. Back to McCollum. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. McCollum's got 19 points.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
MP outside. From deep. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McCollum feeling it out a bit. The 10-footer. It's stolen by Smith. Here's MP. Smith the pass to MP. And that one, good. MP's got 4 points this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And the 3rd team.
That one is off.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Nick Richards. He's checked in for Charlotte. Martin against McCollum. Pass to Richards. Just 5 to shoot. Martin kicks to MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 25 points in the game.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
The pass to Murphy. Back to McCollum. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
New Orleans moving it around. Here's Alvarado. No points in the game yet for him. Shot from free throw range, and he gets the jumper to drop.
That's phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Smith with it. He's picked up by Nance. MP kept alive by Charlotte.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
New Orleans gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Alvarado. Covered by Smith. And it's Alvarado missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's McDaniels. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Larry Nance. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Now Murphy. McCollum with the bounce pass. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Alvarado missing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
McDaniels in the post. Hayes on him. MP passes to Richards. Back to MP. The Hornets keeping it alive. The new 14. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Smith inside. He's got 8. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Jones checked in for Charlotte. Devontae Graham's checked in. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LaMelo Ball.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
So for New Orleans right now, up front it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. C.J. McCollum out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. Williams kicks to Smith. MP looking around. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you. Why can't you be more of a leader like MP? Why are you gonna be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading the team when you buried on the bench.
But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly, his girl. All these NBA players. She stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis, right?
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Look, this episode is gonna do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash. Your agent's trash. Your girl's trash. And you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent. I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Because he's Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they are absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make sure we didn't. At this point, there are no excuses. It's time to put up or shut up, and there are no moral victories in this league.
And you got the win tonight in large part because of your scoring. What did you see in the defense tonight that really made you salivate?
Yeah, they were guarding me one-on-one for the most part of the game. That's a joke. Maybe they haven't heard yet, but they better send two and hope that works. But it probably won't.
Well, you don't lack for confidence, that's for sure. Congratulations.